See your local Toyota dealer or visit buyatoyota.com today.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Trying to make the niggas so toxic, you up with Brooklyn and Harlem. And we ain't shooting at each other, that's my motherfucking brother. So take girls that'll cancel a flight back home. Stay another day for you got attitude on nana, yo. No agua, yo. Stomach on flat, yo. On what's that? Yeah, I need it all right now. Last year I had drama, girl, not right now. I would never go and chat what we talking about. You the only one I know can fit. Man, I always wonder if you ask yourself, is it just me? Is it just me? Or is this so good I shouldn't have to for free? Is it just me? Yeah, is it just me? Is this so good I shouldn't have to free. I know you working day and night to get a college degree. Man, nobody that you been with even know you're free, right? You know you only do that with me, right? Yeah, double checking on you. You know I never put the pressure on you. You know that you make your own mind up. You knew what it was when you signed up. Now you gotta run it up. I be out of words trying to sum it up. Girl, you throw it back like one love. Even let me slash on the tour bus. Yeah, I told her, but she don't do enough. Even though you in the hood, I'm still pulling up. Dip straight to your doorstep. This a real thing, can you feel the force yet? I always wonder if you ask yourself, is it just me? Is it just me? Or is this so good I shouldn't have to for free? Is it just me? Yeah, is it just me? Is this so good I shouldn't have to?
Another one. They don't want me to have another anthem, so I made sure I got another anthem. Sweet the best over yo. Summer's ours.
Continue on this road for 18 miles. Speed warning.
You gon' have to do more than just. You gon' have to do a lot for you. Some of me, you know I always want you to. You gon' have to do more than just. You gon' have to do a lot for you. Some of me, you know you gon' need to do more than just. You want me, but I know, you know I know that this ain't right. Cause you want me, cause I got dough. Ever since you walked in, shut my phone, slam my door. You know I know that you been on it, but I've been on it, on the low. So let it young here to get down on it. Yeah, love when you spin around on it. Yeah, I know young, you want you. Shawty, I promise the truth, and when I come down on it, yeah, you love when I'm down on it, yeah, you know I'ma spend time on it, yeah, so I came back to help you. You gon' have to do more than just, you gon' have to do a lot for you, so mama, you know I always want you to, you gon' have to do more than just, you gon' have to do a lot for you, so mama, you know so you gon' need to do more than just. Has to break it down for you to let you know it's things you know I'm down for. Ain't gon' act like you ain't out my door, you know I know, but girl, you know I'm down for. Take your time to find you, I won't hesitate to take the time to waste no baby. Dreaming out the phone, not to play, you know it's things to take. So let me out here to get down on it, yeah, love when you spin around on it, yeah, I know you're the one, Shawty, I promise the truth, and when I come down on it, yeah, you love when I'm down on it, yeah, you know I spend time on it, yeah, so I came back to the place. You gon' have to do more than just, you gon' have to do a lot for you, so mama, you know I always want you to, you gon' have to do more than just, you gon' have to do a lot for you, so mama, you know you gon' need to do more than just.
Sirius XM, the heat. It's that fire.
Diamond gon' got flag on my fist. Lighter in my hand, got the strain in my switch. Looking like that, boy, you get it and you flish. I just be like, nah, I just get it how I live. Oh, yeah, pull up real fast on the curve. 0 to 100 when I swing and I swerve. See them hate, but they never say a word. If I play it to the left, better make them wanna flirt. Oh, yeah. You know just how to move that little day, yeah. Something thick, gon' throw it to me like a helmet. Hell yeah. I love it when you're nasty and staring at that earth. Now that you pass me. I like you when you're nasty. 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 That's the moment girls get on me nasty. Hit you from the back and back of the backseat. Hydraulics how we taking a wagon. I'm with a freak in the sheets. Big booty tip drill like the gem on the beat. She always wanna ride till she falling asleep. 808 pounding it like I'm making a beat. I swear I can't control when I hit it. With the cake batter in the bowl, how I lick it. Like a cheerleader on the pole when she spit. If she do that, I'ma throw that some dishes. Yeah. I like you when you're nasty. 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 See you on the sideline working on your game. I can put you in the zone. I can help you make a play. It's something about that champagne gets you in the state. LA attitude in Atlanta in the way. So no, don't waste nothing in your cup. Class just started and we moving to the sub. It's a movie check. IMDb for the cash. I talk with my money and you talking at your way. Blah blah blah. Since you can tell them other bitches bye. Let me get your city hot. Brown eyes 5'7" in them hills. Gone get them things on. 3 other week we all singing the same song. Tell me that I like you when you're nasty. 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 I like you when you're nasty.
So you like it when me go on back and get nasty. Out of shape up, so you like when me work. So you like it when me go on back and get nasty. Out of shape up, so you like when me work. So you like it when me go on back and get nasty. Out of shape up, so you like it when me go on back and get nasty. Out of shape.
was interesting. I didn't know that, but coming from her, it doesn't surprise me. Amber Rose confessed to something that wouldn't surprise most people, and it definitely didn't surprise me, but she said it, and I'll tell you what she said in a minute or two. In less than 15 on the Heat.
Keep rocking and keep knocking, whether you be turning up or Reeboking. You see that hate that they serving on a platter, so what we gon' have, dessert?
Never thought I'd be in love like this. When I look at you, my mind goes on a trip. Then you came in and knocked me on my face. Feels like I'm in a race, but I already won first place. I never thought I'd fall for you as hard as I did. You got me thinking about how it hits. Yeah, every morning I look at you and smile. Oh, you came around and you knocked me down. Sometimes love comes around and then knocks you down. Just get back up when it knocks you down. Sometimes love comes around and then knocks you down. Just get back up when it knocks you down.
I never thought I'd hear myself say, y'all go ahead. I think I'm gonna kick it with my girl today. I used to be commander-in-chief on my pimp, flying high. Till I met this pretty little missile, shot me out the sky. Steps and I'm crashing. Don't know how it happened, but I know it feels so damn good. If I could go back and get happy fast, don't you know I would, baby, if I could. Missing me, please me. Hello, never too much. She shot the bullet, better than that like I swear you're giving me just that night. You're sometimes love. Oh, keep coming around. Tell me now, can you make it past your Caspers so we can finally fly off into NASA? You was always the cheerleader of my dreams and seemed to only date the head of football teams, and I was the class clown that always kept you laughing. We were never meant to be, baby, we just happened. So please don't mess up the trick. Hey, young world, I'm the new slicker. If they say I move too quick, but we can't let this moment pass us. Let the hourglass pass right into ashes. Let the wind blow the ash right before my glasses. So I wrote this love letter right before my classes. I could have got it. Someone that's only average for advice. OMG, you listen to that. What was me? Baby, this is tragic. Cause we ain't had it. We was magic. I was flying, now I'm crashing. This is bad, real bad, Michael Jackson. Now I'm mad, real mad, Joe Jackson. Usually your boyfriend now. I'm a
down. More R&B on the Heat.
Doesn't make sense now. Shit just got real, things are getting intense now. I hear you talking about we a lot, or you speak French now. Giving me the sign, so I gotta take a hint now. I hit you up like, do you wanna hang right now? On on the east side, and you know I'm with the gang right now. You say, do I own a watch? Do I know what time it is right now? Yeah. It's after 2 a.m. and that's asking a lot of you right now. All she talking about is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me. All she ever says is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You won't ever come to me. You won't ever come to me. I've been up for 2 whole days thinking what I did to keep it going. Thumbing through the voicemails that you left and telling me what I went wrong. I'll admit I'm sorry when I feel I'm truly sorry. Things change, people change, feelings change too. Never thought the circumstances would have changed you. You said you never traded no. Yeah, you said that. I believed you when they told me don't. But either way, you're still invited, and I can't even lie to you. I swear these days, all you say is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me. All she hit me with is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. Oh, y'all never come to me. Y'all never come to me. Why you gotta start, girl? Why you gotta start? I know we make time for the things that we want. I know you got another nigga trying to play the part. Just cause he got a heart don't mean he got a heart. Could be standing in the field and he still ain't in the field. If anything should change, then I thought we had a deal. Lately you keep questioning what you get out the deal. Doing things that make me feel the way I make you feel. How hard is it to let you know when I'm coming home? That way you could be prepared, maybe take a couple sick days and I miss pay. I don't even know what things are looking like inside of your place. Eyes decorate. This thing is getting one-sided, I can't even lie to you right now. Yeah. All she talking about is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. Y'all never come to me. Y'all never come to me. Yeah. All she hit me with is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me.
You ready for what's next? Because we think this joint is gonna be a big deal. It's Future Fire. Get into Izzy Business, White Tiger.
White Tiger. Ride roller coaster, but I'm still caught up. These safety walls, we've made it. Don't count for. This hot wind hits my skin. I begin to take a breath. And all the adrenaline rushes to my head. And I'm not in my comfort zone. Wanna look up and not enough right now. While my head is in the clouds, you're my white tiger. Ride roller coaster, but I'm
It's packed in a jam like a closet beat. Bound to get you up, cold flowing like a faucet. I mean to make you sit, I mean to make you jump. But yet make the hotties in the body shake it. I like the way you comb your hair. I like the stylish clothes you wear. It's just the little things you do that makes me wanna get with you. All I wanna do is do, man, boom, boom. All I wanna do is do, man, boom, boom. All I wanna do is do, man, boom, boom. All I wanna do is do, man, boom, boom. Shake it now, shake it. She can spin every birthday, butt naked. Body is soft, making me wanna switch up. More just in the game, I rumble like a summer. Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. I don't mind sticking it to her every single night. Come on, pass the boom, boom, send it to my butt. Shake it, baby, shake it, baby, shake it, don't stop us. Let me see you do the booty hop, and now make the booty stop. Now drop and do the booty rock. The way you're shaking your grills, really feel it's making for deals. Up a whole lot of bills. But I ain't in the tricking, just the treating. And I ain't in the treating every trick that I'm eating. Nah. Yeah, shake it, baby, shake it down, shake it like that. All I wanna do is do, man, boom, boom. All I wanna do. In the daytime.
Buccaneers with a 23-yard line now. Breakout day for Amari Cooper. If you've been a Raider fan or you got him on your fantasy team, whatever, you're waiting for that sort of breakthrough, find the end zone performance from Cooper. This is it, a career high, 149 yards receiving. He does have a touchdown, and the Raiders, despite more than 160 yards of penalties today, I mean, that's Raider football, baby. Forget about commitment to excellence. That is laundry on the field. Despite that, the Raiders tied at 24, and with the football, driving down, a touchdown would win it, a field goal would extend this thing, and we'll see what happens from there. Operation Football on ESPN Radio, presented by Progressive Insurance. Guests on the program appear by the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line, and you'll get in touch with us through our 1-800-Flowers Twitter feed. It is time for Straight Talk, presented by Straight Talk Wireless. Best phones, best networks, half the cost. Let's start it with the first tie of the day. Redskins, Bengals in London. And here's what Josh Norman had to say. Josh Norman, who had 7 penalties called on him. I believe 5 of them were accepted, but that's what's going to show up in this outline. But Josh Norman was upset about the officiating, and he was upset with some Redskins fans, I think. You be the judge. Here's what Norman had.
It's not no one-man game whatsoever, so if anybody want to go at Tress for missing those field goals, I think you suck, and I think that everything about you is nothing you know of football, because he had the opportunity. Things come up short. They really do. So if you put this game on him, you're terrible for it. And I just want you to know that this is a tired game, myself included, with all the defensive guys, offense, and special teams. It's one unit, it's not one guy. And we all try to do our best in our individual game out there on the field, but things fall down and they come up short. We just got to make an extra play. Dadgummit, and I just feel bad about it. So it's ties, whatever. I feel like we lost something.
Yeah, it does feel like a loss. All right, so Josh Norman is talking about fans being upset with Tress Way missing a field goal. The problem is Tress Way is the punter and not the place kicker. It was Dustin Hopkins who missed the field goal at the end of regulation. So, I mean, I understand his point, but you're going to come out fire and brimstone like maybe you know your teammate, right? One of people wasn't making a comment on the hold. I mean, on the hold of the was it a bad hold? Well, I mean, he's talking about the kick missing in rest. I was like, you know, how much do you put into like? It's hard. Like, I think generally speaking, when you're evaluating a hold in the snap, if it's not like laces backwards, ball tilted at a 45-degree angle, you're probably not too worried about the hold in the snap. So yes, you're right. I think Grady, you're probably right. He is unintentionally blaming, or protecting the right teammate. That's fair.
I want to give him points for using the term dadgummit, which may be the first time I've heard that in a post-game presser ever in the NFL. So good on him, number one. But I also think, you know, his overall point, though, is well taken. And that is, you can't blame one person when you get to a point where you're in overtime and you're missing a field. Because the fact that you're there and that's where your team is has a lot to do with defense and offense and special teams at that point, and not just one kicker. You know, this is an opportunity. I think where kickers get a lot of the blame. I think if you have a child and your child wants to be a kicker, you probably want to sit down and have a long conversation with that child and ask them, you know, how they feel about being set up for a world of hurt in their entire career. Because, you know, you never get the love that you deserve if you make it. It's considered an automatic, and you always get the blame. Pat Norwood, for example, Living goes down in infamy for being the Bills kicker during their 4 Super Bowl losses.
Right.
So I kind of feel like, though, if you're Josh Norman, though, you know, you're a high-profile player, you're coming out, you're in defense of your special teams, and saying, you know, this is on us as well. So, kind of like that.
All right, yeah, you want somebody to protect your teammate, even if it is, I suppose, the wrong teammate in this instance. Here's more from Josh Norman. Josh Norman was an entertaining interview after this game. Here's what he had to say. So we said
that's an evergreen comment.
Yes.
That's fair. That's fair. We said that he was flagged for 7 penalties and only 5 were accepted. So he had a word on the officiating. Here's what Josh Norman had to say about the officials.
I mean, come on, man. You go back and watch it. I'm not going to sit here and go down how many plays he missed, how many plays he called. I mean, it was just a terrible call to the point where they allowed this guy to get here. I don't know, whatever they can say about it. I really don't care. This is how I'm feeling and how the team feels right now. So speaking on their behalf, here or not, I'm just saying, that's just how I feel about it, and it needs to be watched and reprimanded. They reprimand us So how come, what's the recommended for them? It's crazy.
All right, so if you're one of Josh Norman's teammates and you're like, hey, he doesn't speak for me. He's like, I will speak for all of my teammates. But he's like, no. He doesn't speak for me. I need these officials to be on my side. He doesn't. No. Josh Norman doesn't talk for me.
Well, they make you get out the checkbook after a while too if you say too much.
Yeah, but he's going to be fine for that, right? Like, you can't suggest the officials be reprimanded and not get reprimanded yourself, right?
Yeah, like as a reporter, I love hearing that because I feel like it gives you the real look at what the conversation was after the game in the locker room. And if you're his coach, though, if you're the NFL, though, and you feel like he's crossing the line, and he needs to, there are ways to convey that without going all in, and there are ways to say, we wish the officiating had gone more our way, or whatever. If you want to say it some other way, but to really go all in like he does and be quite as explicit as he is, it really kind of undermines some of the things that the Washington was trying to do as a
Yeah, I mean, for some reason, the comments from him are certainly noteworthy, but I just can't get over the fact we had another tie. This was a game where neither team wanted to win it. Like, Dustin Hopkins missed a field goal, but the only reason why we were in overtime in the first place is because Mike Nugent missed an extra point. They're not the chip shot they used to be, the 20-yard variety, the 33 yards. Like, there are only 32 kickers in the NFL. You'd imagine you could find 32 capable ones. Well, speaking of kickers, the Raiders, Sebastian Janikowski, he missed at the end of regulation. He missed again in overtime. Now they weren't giving. First one was from 50, the second one from 52, but he missed both. So now he's 3 of 8 on distances of 50 yards or longer. That's his worst mark from that distance in his career. He had been automatic. The Polish beer leg, as they call him, coming out of Florida State University. So that was Straight Talk, brought to you by Straight Talk Wireless, nationwide coverage on America's largest and most dependable networks. They are about to get underway down in Atlanta. A good one in the NFC. Packers and Falcons really could be a potential shootout. Well, a shootout, but also playoff preview, maybe, if Green Bay can get right. They're not healthy, though. No Randall Cobb in this one, and no Ty Montgomery as well. Cobb out with a hamstring, Montgomery out with an injury. So, you've got like seconds to make that fantasy roster change if you have Ty Montgomery, like I did in a couple of leagues. That's on the board as well. Antonio Gates getting in. And by the way, quick note there, early injury note from the Denver Broncos. Devontae Booker, who takes over for C.J. Anderson, he has left the game already with shoulder injury. He's questionably returning, meaning Capri Bibbs is the next man up on the Broncos depth chart. All right, I'll get a bio blast on Capri Bibbs. You'll get more Operation Football when we come back, including Trick or Treat NFL Edition, next on ESPN Radio. I'm Jay Farner, president of Quicken Loans. Recently, mortgage rates have dropped to the second lowest level in history. The rate today on a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is all the way down to 3.5%. APR 3.57%. It's a great time to refinance with Quicken Loans and save hundreds every month. So lock in this ultra-low rate before it goes back up. Call 800-QUICKEN. That's 800-QUICKEN.
Call for cost information and conditions and equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. MLS Consumer Access Number 3030.
Napa know-how.
The Napa guy knows more isn't always better, unless we're talking about full-size vans. These beasts do more than get you from A to B. They have so much space a man can live in it. With shag carpeting, water bed, and a sweet lava lamp, these mobile Emoze have all the comforts of home. With quality parts and plenty of Napa know-how, you can keep the original tiny house running longer and stronger. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
There's a new age in preventive medicine. It's the age of personalized prevention, and it's happening now at Princeton Longevity Center. A Princeton Longevity exam doesn't just look for diseases that may have already started. Princeton Longevity goes far beyond your doctor's annual physical with state-of-the-art preventive medicine technology. Their experts will show you how to lower your risk of cancers, diabetes, heart attacks, and other diseases before they strike. And with their advanced genomic and metabolic testing program, Princeton Longevity can create an individualized nutrition and fitness plan for optimal health tailored to your genetic makeup. Princeton Longevity will show you the proven strategies for getting back on track and making the most of your future years. Take charge of your health and get the peace of mind of knowing you're doing all you can to be there for the people who need you. Call right now to schedule your exam at 888-8000-PLC. That's 888-8000-PLC. Or visit us online at PrincetonLongevityCenter.com. Until you've had a Princeton Longevity exam, you just don't know what you've been missing.
Hiring people is probably the worst part of my job. It's such a hassle to searching. Sorting through resumes, most people don't have the right experience.
We started using ZipRecruiter about 3 months ago. Right from the start, you could tell it was going to make hiring a lot easier. One click and my job was posted to 100+ job boards, all the top sites.
All of the candidates came to my dashboard. It's easy to compare them. Thumbs up if I liked them. Thumbs down if I didn't. No emails and attachments, printing up docs, phone calls, none of that.
And I couldn't believe the number of great applicants we got. I had the person we needed within 1 week. I don't know how we hired before ZipRecruiter.
Whether you're looking to fill one position or 20, find the best candidates with ZipRecruiter, where your job is just one click away from 100+ job sites. ZipRecruiter, the fastest way to hire. And right now you can try ZipRecruiter free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports. ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
Remember last holiday season? You saw homes that were lit up with those sparkling red and green lights. Star Shower Laser was the hottest holiday decoration. So hot, they sold out early. But don't miss out this year, because we've made it better. Now there's Star Shower Motion, the laser lights that project thousands of dazzling stars that dance across your home. Go to StarShowerRadio.com and enter promo code SPORTS for an offer that's not available anywhere else. Order one or more at $49.99 each, and we'll ship them for free. Delivered to your door, no driving to the store. Do you really want to spend hours on a ladder untangling all of those string lights? Star Shower Motion is easy. Stick it in the ground, turn it on, and instantly your home is a stunning holiday display. Don't miss out. Quantities are limited. Go to StarShowerRadio.com and enter promo code SPORTS, and shipping is totally free. That's StarShowerRadio.com. Yeah.
Of the season today with a rematch in Buffalo. New England leads 7-3. Rock one of the three receivers to the right. Hogan meanwhile split left. White's in the backfield. Into the Raiders. Brady stops the right foot and takes the snap. Again a blitz. Now stands him. Throws a high lob for Hogan. Runs under and at the 10. After catch in stride. To the end zone. Touchdown Patriots. Bob Sosi on 98.5 The Sports Hub, WBZ-FM. Brady was serving his suspension in the first meeting. Today he throws for 315 yards and 4 touchdowns. New England wins 41-25. The Patriots now 7-1. Other finals today, the Panthers get their second win, beating the Cardinals 30-20. The Chiefs beat the Colts 30-14. The Jets come from behind and beat the Browns 31-28. Cleveland falls to 0-8. The Saints beat the Seahawks 25-20. The Texans over the Lions 20-13. And the Redskins and Bengals played a 27-27 tie in London. When the Cubs last reached the World Series in 1945, the Tigers celebrated a championship after a Game 7 win at Wrigley Field. Tonight, it could be the Indians partying in Chicago. Cleveland leads the series 3-1. Game 5 tonight with John Lester pitching for the Cubs against Trevor Bauer for the Indians. Coverage at 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app. With the first college football playoff ranking coming later this week, the top 6 teams stay the same in the new AP Top 25. And for the first time in Big 12 history, going back to 1996, November will start with no league teams in the top 10. Oklahoma is the highest rated at number 12. Back to the NFL scoreboard. Overtime in Tampa. The Buccaneers and Raiders are tied at 24 with 6.5 minutes to go in the 5th period. Other games just underway. The Chargers lead the Broncos 7-3 in the first. Also in the first, the Falcons and Packers are scoreless.
The Indians to Game 4 in the World Series. Sterling and Tim Kirsch joined with analysis plus NFL reaction with Louis Riddick and Donovan McNabb on the Halloween edition of Mike and Mike 6 Eastern Monday on ESPN Radio and ESPN2.
Say hello say good afternoon. Welcome in those of you listening to the Saints and the Seahawks on ESPN Radio. Is that what has gone final? You have found us. Field Gates, Jay McManus, and Randy Scott with you. It's Operation Football on ESPN Radio. Presented by Progressive Insurance. Yes, on Operation Football, appear via the Shell Pennzoil Performance line and get in touch with us through our 1-800-Flowers Twitter feed. Listen to NFL history, guys. History has been made in Tampa Bay. You seem proud of it. Well, you're going to be good at something. You might as well be good to the point you're making records, setting records. The Raiders just committed their 23rd penalty of the day. That is the worst penalty performance in NFL history. They've been playing this game for a long time, guys.
Congratulations, Randy. I know that's your team. You must be very proud.
Thank you. 23 penalties. You know how hard that is?
Yeah, this is a team that's trying to shed some labels, by the way. You know, the Raiders and sort of the lack of discipline has been something that traditionally has been noted next to Oakland's. And here they are, 23 penalties already today.
And there's another flag on this play right now. We could be padding the lead here for the Oakland Raiders. And we keep wanting to get into this discussion. Why don't we start AFC East? Because our plan was we were going to talk about the AFC West. But this game was taking forever. Now 5 minutes, 51 seconds left in the overtime period. And was that another penalty on the Raiders?
We're trying to figure out what the penalty is. Yes, it was on the Raiders. And bring it all the way back. Was it a block down the field? What happened?
It's got a block in the back, and now that long catch and run by Wolford is coming back. Yeah, and then there's a penalty. There's show the replay. My goodness. Okay.
If you're going to break a record, you might as well be busted open. I mean, why stop now? But the fact that they're still in this game and they're still tied is, after giving up so much yardage that goes along with those penalties, is pretty impressive, I guess.
It's true. No, you're right. You don't want to Michael Strahan your way to this sack record, right? Just have Brett Favre lie down for you. You're just going to go ahead and shatter it. I mean, there are no cheapies here with the Raiders in this penalty record. As for teams that play better football, disciplined football, let's get to the AFC East. And Tom Long calls it the Tom Brady scorched earth tour. I think that's pretty accurate.
I think Dante Stallworth said it's the Red Wedding tour. Game of Thrones fan.
Oh, Dante Stallworth is a Thrones fan, I see.
He's a big Thrones fan.
I like it. Is he a cool enough Game of Thrones fan to call it just Thrones, though? Like I just did?
No, he's not that cool.
Winner in the studio. Brady, 22 of 33, 315 yards, 4 passing touchdowns. LeGarrette Blount ran one in, 41-25, and it wasn't that close. Patriots took their foot off the gas in the fourth quarter. Do you think, internally, Patriots had this one circled? Remember, this is their only loss, right? The Bills beat them back in Foxborough earlier in the season. No Tom Brady. They had to have this one circled, right?
I imagine, yes. I mean, the Patriots were embarrassed in the highest form when they played the Bills back in Week 4. It was 16-0, but it felt a lot more disparate than that. And that was the week leading up to Tom Brady's return, as we all know. And obviously, when Tom Brady returned, it didn't matter if the Patriots had won by 1,000 points the week before or lost by 16 points in a shutout. Everybody knows that was the story of the week. And yet you could not get a peep out of a Patriots player that week because Bill Belichick was constantly reminding them, I don't care who's coming back this week. We just got our tails handed to us against the Bills in Week 4. Everything needs to be better. Things were certainly much, much better for the Patriots today.
And I think that the Patriots recognize when Rex Ryan is on the other side of the field. It's annoying because he's needled Bill Belichick deliberately over the years. And, Belichick and the Patriots have a huge lifetime lead. I think it's 11 out of 16 games against Rex Ryan coached teams. And yet at the same time, I don't think it feels any less of a big deal to them to beat him. And you'd never have Belichick talk about this out loud. But you can tell by the way that they play that they really do like beating Rex Ryan, making him shut up. And that's a big part of the game.
Even though Rex Ryan was on his best behavior this week as well. Somebody
nice try.
Why? Maybe too little. Maybe too little, too late. But wasn't it there was a question that, hey, Rex, have you ever seen a quarterback playing this well at this age for Tom Brady? And he said, you can just stop it playing this well. I've never seen a quarterback play this well. But you're right. It's a little too late to call off the series of murders at the wedding. The Game of Thrones talk going.
It's worth noting, though, that Tom Brady did hit wide receivers in the end zone this week, which I think is a first for him since he's been back. He's been really good at getting tight ends their touchdowns.
And James White.
Yes.
Okay.
But he hasn't necessarily. I think this was Edelman and Amendola this week, or Hogan. I'm sorry, Chris Hogan got one, which was.
Amendola got one as well. All three of them got one today.
Yeah. So
big day for the Patriots wide receivers who had one, not a misspeak, one combined catch in that loss to the Bills. Just one by the Patriots wide receivers. They had 3 touchdown catches today. Incredible. They had to get much more from that group.
I mean, to be fair, though, you had Jacoby Brissett playing with 3 fingers on his throwing hand. I mean, third-string quarterback down a couple of digits. It's going to be kind of tough to win a division game. I do want to point out this: Rob Gronkowski, 5 grabs, 109 yards, did have a receiving touchdown. That gives him 69 total touchdowns for his career as a member of the New England Patriots.
Hey, what's his number?
87. I think he's going to get. I think he'll get there. I think health is the only thing that's going to limit him, right? I mean, and frankly, it has in his career to this point. It's remarkable and kind of weird to think, like, where would he be if he played 16 games his entire career? 16 games a season.
If he is already in the conversation, but he is well on his way to becoming the greatest tight end in NFL history. I mean, that's the kind of, he is in the class. He's going to be in the class by the time he's finished with Tony Gonzalez. I mean, the numbers bear it out. And what he's been able to do, he's only 26 years old. He's under contract with the Patriots through 2020. They obviously don't want him going anywhere. We have never seen a player like him at the position. He is just truly and utterly unique.
It is a question, though, I think, because he is so much targeted by opposing defenses, whether or not he's going to be able to remain upright for as long as it would take to get the numbers that he would need to kind of cement his status. I agree with you. I think that he's probably...
that was our main goal, really, to start fast.
Kelvin, beyond that, we need to be better here.
I mean, we definitely wanted to pick our running game back up. That was one thing we really focused on, trying to, bring back that tough smash house football. I think we did that
All right, Kelvin Benjamin of the victorious Carolina Panthers, thanks for the time. Best of luck, and best of health.
Yeah, I appreciate the comeback there, dog. All right, buddy, have a good one. Your daddy suck his dick when you was a baby? You think as you enjoyed it, everybody else would, but now some of us aren't roll that way. Well, that baby was sucking in mama's titty.
fueled by the meaty goodness of Campbell's Chunkies.
Election Day is a week from Tuesday.
We are stronger together.
And SiriusXM Politics will be live throughout the night.
Live coverage. Let me just break in for a second.
AP has called it with coverage from every angle and your calls and reactions.
I know who I'm going to vote for Donald Trump, and I'm supporting Hillary Clinton.
Nobody brings you closer to the 2016 presidential election.
You have to get out. Let's win in November.
You have to vote no matter what. SiriusXM Politics.
Come on, son. Help me find stuff to sell at the garage sale.
Whoa, look at all this stuff in the attic. What are these?
Those are called 8-track tapes. I used this one to make your mom fall in love with me.
Okay. What the heck are these?
Parachute pants. Yeah, don't ask.
Wow, look at that old beast. Hey, maybe we could sell it.
Oh, no. I still use that fax machine.
Dad, even I know you don't need a fax machine. What you need is eFax.
With eFax, there's no need for a machine. Fax from anywhere, anytime, by email, from your phone, tablet, or laptop. You can even sign documents on the screen with your finger. Plus, you'll also get lifetime storage, so you'll have access to all of your faxes forever. Try eFax for free by going to efaxradio.com. It's a special site for SiriusXM listeners. Again, try it for free by going to efaxradio.com. That's efaxradio.com.
You know what's scary? I mean, really scary? You and your damn snoring. You need help. Go to Zyppah.com. That's Zyppah.com. And stop snoring. What you need to do is go to Zyppah.com. Get this fixed. Stop snoring. That's Zyppah.com.
Order now. Use promo code 420 for free shipping.
That's Zyppah.com. Zyppah.com. That be Z spelled backwards.
Start your day with SiriusXM Fantasy Football and the Guru, John Hansen, for the latest fantasy football news, expert advice, and interviews with people closest to the game. Get the edge you need to dominate your competition. Weekdays beginning at 6 a.m. Eastern, only on SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio, XM87 Sirius 210. Presented by Geico. What does it mean when Geico says just 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on insurance? It means you should have gone to Geico 15 minutes ago.
Hey everyone!
This is Life Tips with Geico.
Life tip 1. You can use a razor to shave those little lint balls off your sweatshirt or jacket.
Speaking of jackets, try wearing yours backwards. You could use the hood as a convenient snack trough.
Life tip 2. Switch to Geico and you could save hundreds on your car insurance. On top of that, the Geico Insurance Agency could help save you money on home and renter's insurance. Geico. Get savings into your life. Visit geico.com today.
Now, an NFL scoreboard update on ESPN Radio.
I'm Doug Brown. Broncos lead the Chargers 10-7 in the second quarter thanks to a pick six from Bradley Roby. Also in the second quarter, the Packers lead the Falcons 14-10. A couple of touchdown passes already for Aaron Rodgers. Finals today, the Patriots go to 7-1, avenging their only loss of the season, beating the Bills 41-25. The Raiders beat the Buccaneers 30-24 on an overtime TD pass from Derek Carr to Seth Roberts. The Chiefs beat the Colts 30-14. Alex Smith and Spencer Ware both had to leave that game for Kansas City with concussions. Nick Foles comes in, throws a couple of touchdown passes for the Chiefs. The Texans beat the Lions 20-13. The Redskins and Bengals played a 27-27 tie in London. The Jets beat the Browns 31-28. The Jets scored 24 unanswered after falling behind by 13. The Saints beat the Seahawks 25-20. Panthers over the Cardinals 30-20. Randy.
Doug, thank you, sir. Operation Football, ESPN Radio, presented by Progressive Insurance. It was a touchdown for the Packers. Guys, do you have any idea who scored that touchdown? The Packers? Yeah.
Geronimo Allison?
Geronimo Allison.
Randy.
Okay, no, give me everything you got on Geronimo Allison.
Had an excellent preseason for the Packers.
Stop it, you're lying.
I'm not
He
lying
never saw
here.
the field.
he had an excellent preseason for the Packers. They have they have too much depth at wide receiver, frankly. He was re-signed earlier this week off of the practice squad, and what do you know? Opportunity plus talent equals results. Finds the end zone. There's really no consistent tight end threat in this Packers offense. So there's going to be a lot of wide receivers. Heck, they're using wide receivers out of the backfield right now. I mean, you got guys like Ty Montgomery last week. Devontae Adams has been in the backfield this week. There's been all sorts of, it's not trickery, it's creativity from the Packers offense so far over the past couple of weeks. But yeah, Geronimo Allison, the next player to step up.
Not know, like, where he went to high school, and you were not able to give his top 3 activities.
I can exclusively report that his favorite, he's a big Almond Joy guy for Halloween candy.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
It's an exclusive report.
He and I can never be friends then.
Yep.
One note for
why? You hate Almond Joys?
Yeah, because coconut is worthless.
Wow.
Right? Yes. No, all right, listen. All tweets on the 1-800-Flowers Twitter feed. Pro Almond Joy or anti-Almond Joy? Are you pro delicious candy, or are you in favor of almond?
If you tweet that you're not pro Almond Joy, you will immediately be blocked.
First of all, that's that weird European chocolate. Can we all agree, like, the chocolate doesn't even taste like normal USA chocolate, but also almonds and coconut? Like, who decided to put that together? Like, that's a genius.
You really think American chocolate is better than European chocolate? This is shocking.
Do you want me to walk out of the studio right now?
Yes, take your bad takes with you.
In this election year, you guys are communist chocolate fans.
Almond Joy is decent for what it is. I'm not anti-coconut here. I'm not a crazy person.
Like, listen, if you're stranded on a desert island, you're going to eat coconut. But if you're given any other opportunity, if random stuff starts washing ashore, you're going to eat that. As opposed to...
Well, listen, if there's a flood of Reese's peanut butter cups, I think we can all agree. We can all agree on that.
I would agree with that. All right, it's Operation Football. Send me a tweet. Give us your Halloween candy takes on the 1-800-Flowers Twitter feed. All guests on the show appear via the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line. Phil touched on the depth at wide receiver right now for the Packers. It took a blow earlier today. We know Randall Cobb wasn't going to play. We got that word earlier due to a hamstring. Here's the issue with Ty Montgomery. We all thought it was an illness, and I guess technically it is, but it's more a kidney-related ailment. This according to ESPN's Josina Anderson and Ed Werder. One source telling the pair of ESPN insiders here that Montgomery, quote, observed blood in his urine, close quote, after he took a blow to the kidney during last week's game. So they sat him as a precautionary measure. And listen, I never played football. Reference earlier, hour cruising like a peach. But Field, you played, and this is not as uncommon as you might think, right? Like, you take a good kidney shot, this kind of thing's going to happen. I mean, just think about the stress that's being applied to your body on a hit-by-hit basis. And Ty Montgomery handled the football, I believe, 20-plus times last week. He's not a big guy. He is not pint-sized either, but, you know, he is average-sized running back, if not a little bit below average. He's now recently a running back. So it's shot after shot after shot right to the midriff. And I don't know this for sure. I'm not trying to overanalyze something. But, you know, that was his first time playing running back for a full game. I don't know what kind of rib protection he was wearing in that game. Like, you know, running backs often will load up on the rib stuff. You see Cam Newton is obviously a quarterback with flak jacket. Cam had Zach Wilson flak jacket under him, and you might wonder, and I don't know this for sure, and I'm not trying to, overanalyze or not connect too much, but, Ty Montgomery took a big workload, a big hit, a bunch of big hits in a way that he's probably not that accustomed to in most weeks. We've had a couple of big hits, guys, in the Broncos game right now. That looks like Tyrell Williams. He's certainly going to need medical attention on the field after an incomplete pass. He's rolling over and kind of moving around in some pain here. But before that, a lengthy delay in that Broncos game. Wade Phillips on the sideline didn't get out of the way in time and probably couldn't have from a hit from a Chargers wide receiver on a catch and run. It might have been Travis Benjamin, I'm not sure, but running out of bounds, hit Phillips, and Phillips had to be parted off. Yeah, unintentional, obviously. So no bad intent here. And Wade Phillips, the Broncos defensive coordinator, did sort of give kind of a, not quite a thumbs up, but almost one finger up, showing
his fingers, and yeah. I mean, that's obviously what you worry about, right? When people are being carted off.
Yep. Yeah.
What their mobility is going to be, and that they're able to move everything. So, but yeah, it's a tough game. We've seen lacerated kidneys this year and last year, and that's the injury potential in football is unlike any other sport because it happens in the course of normal play and not as a result generally of some, freak play, which is how you would get injured in, in baseball or hockey generally again. In football, it could be an average play and you could sustain a very difficult injury.
It moves, it's so fast. The speed in that game, and you can really appreciate it in person. I know television will give you a good example, especially, you get the HD sets, you get the good camera angles and all that, but when you're there in person, especially on the sideline, the speed is what jumps out to you. And we saw Wade Phillips unable to get out of the way of some of that speed, so we hope certainly that he is okay. Before the break here on Operation Football on ESPN Radio, we were talking about the NFC North, and the teams that we were tricked or treated, the teams we bought or didn't buy into. Let's go to the AFC South quickly, because Houston, guys, got a win today at home over the Lions. They're 5-3, and the much maligned Brock Osweiler, we talked about his inefficiency, lack of numbers, certainly in the quarterback position. But here, Houston is the top of the division, 5-3. The Titans are 4-4. Any of the Colts at 3-5, and the Jaguars also play football. But let's go with Houston. Let's hear from Bill O'Brien. Here's Bill O'Brien. His team won today to improve to 5-3. I'll just judge his mood here.
Guys,
But there's 5 more ups than 3 downs.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a good win for
Plus, you get around our damn cousin, so what's the problem with that?
What's it mean to be 5-3 as opposed to 3-5 the last 2 years?
Well, it's better. It's better to be 5-3.
Yeah, she's 18.
You don't seem to be really excited about winning.
I'm very excited about winning. I'm always excited about winning. Can you tell? I'm very excited.
What are you most excited about?
I think that it was a great team win. I thought that all 3 phases played really well in the game, and I thought the way that the game ended was really good. We were able to stop them on defense and run out the clock and the ground. I think that's always a good way to win a pro football game.
All right, we're up against the break here, but quickly, what did that sound like to you guys?
They run out there, run around with their
A week of frustration in a win needed to get, and listen, he had to deal with questions about his quarterback all week. $36 million, embarrassing performance on Monday Night Football. It wasn't pretty, but they got the win today, and as he said, 2 more in the up column than the down column.
And Bill O'Brien is also somebody who was seen caught on camera today yelling at assistant coaches, special team coordinator. Somebody who's very frustrated in the middle of this game. And it doesn't feel like a win, does it, when he's talking like that after the game?
No, it does not sound like a win. And you know what? It didn't sound like a win from Cam Newton either. We're going to hear from him. He's fed up with the officials, and he has a solution. We'll see how high up the food.
Say that again. But guess what? Your man's so bad for me to do. I had this Bluetooth sound. Can't hear the background.
Slash
sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports. ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
Getting a great night's sleep is easier and more affordable than you might think. You don't need a new expensive mattress or sleeping pills. You just need to change your sheets. Hi, I'm Scott Danich, founder of Bull and Ranch. We started.
Yeah, Josh got to call me get mad because I don't agree with her about, okay, Zaria took a little bit up to Ohio this weekend. They go to Kings Island. Zaria took up to Ohio to go to Kings Island. Her cousin came down there and picked her up. Josh got to get mad at me because I don't agree with her. I'm like, first of all, she's 18 years old. She's not a baby. She's not a baby. No, Josh mad. No, I ain't said that about it. I'm not gonna get upset with Zaria wanting to go to Ohio and she's hanging out with her cousin. They going to the little like Six Flags. I'm not gonna get mad at her for doing that. She's 18. She's not a child. She's a young lady. I think you'll raise up enough to know that bullshit stay to the side. Yeah. She's gonna get mad at me. I need something. I just want to talk. Yeah, I was on the phone like this. She can hurt my little feelings. I just hate readings. She's not a child. Exactly. She's grown up. But like I said, the only thing I want her to be focused on the school. Hey, I'm getting a job. Don't worry about getting no damn job. And she did what I told her not to do. Don't worry about going out there trying to find a job. Just focus on your damn school. She's first year in college. Focus on it. Don't try to get this job until you're second, man. It's not like you hurt that you need it. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like she hurting and needing anything. If she needs some, don't think, Mama, Dad, I need this. Okay, you go ahead and take care of it. You feel what I'm saying? So you ain't got to worry about running out and getting that job. You ever need, you got to go get in here, go to school, learn. That's what I want you to do. Focus on, don't waste my money, don't waste money in college. That's the thing, you know, because that's like, she running all, I said, what that, because right now, because she ever got their friends in school, and her cousin is 2 hours away, you know, her cousin gonna come and get her, they want to go out, and then her cousin come and get her, let them go out. They like they doing it every week, you feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. They're not doing this shit every week. Be a difference in doing that shit every weekend. Yeah, we have a problem. They're not. Trust us. I can't believe you don't agree with me on this. No, I don't. weren't rocking their goddamn Navy Turtle shirt, did you? But you know what I want to do? I want to take a lot of Black History shit and start putting them on t-shirts. Put that shit on my website. What did I just say? The kitchen and the bathroom. And you know, the motherfuckers stay on down there. And guess what? We have not changed that motherfucking plan since we did it. Never changed it. It may cost a little bit more money. Selling the range. Somebody got there for 10, 20 years. We've been in the house, man, what? Sorry, 18. When we moved over there, I think she was 8 or 9 years old. that's 10 years right there. The motherfucker's still there. I tell you, boy, we'll spend some goddamn money on some other bullshit. Yeah, we'll spend some money on some bullshit above around the goddamn house, like goddamn bedrooms. The hallway. That basement light, nigga, the basement. That motherfucker been out for a year. They ain't been out there to change that shit out, man. Like, fuck that. Yeah.
in the shotgun. Hooper tight end standing up on the right side. Gabriel in motion that way. Sent back to the right side of the quarterback. Quick toss right side. They got Gabriel. Turns on the field. He fits it inside the 30 along the hash marks. Brought down near the 27-yard line of Green Bay. Gain of 11 yards. Woodson made the tackle.
God damn, come on, Falcons. Shit.
Gabriel, this last week is
goddamn Falcons, fuck it up.
He has good speed. Yes, sir. 5'8", 167. First problem is finding the guy. Slot left, Gabriel on the slot left side. Julio Jones split wide left. Sanu to the right. Ryan under center. Hand off to Ward. On to the left. Briggs contained. To the 25. Covered up to the 21-yard line of Green Bay. Morgan Burnett finally got into the turf. Gain of 6, second and 4 at Atlanta.
It's because of the shake. Matthews and counterfactual to the inside.
Second down and 4 now for making a gain of 5. Second down and 5 for Atlanta. The 22-yard line of Green Bay as we reach the 2-minute warning. There's a 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning being given to both benches. Green Bay leads Atlanta 21-13 in the Wisconsin Lottery. Central warning. Packers stretch games on sale now with a bonus drawing for a private suite for 25 people at a 2017 Packers home game. Learn more at PackersRadio.com. Packers Radio presented by Marshfield Clinic. You're listening to Packers Football.
You waited all year to hear this.
Scrambles to his left. Rainbows high and deep in the end zone. And it's caught.
Now with 620 WTMJ, you can see it in person. Follow Packers to their next big game, whether it's at Lambeau Field or anywhere else. Tune in to Wisconsin's Morning News every day at 7:10 for your chance to follow the Tigers with Westman, the Silver Lining, and 620 WTMJ. For contest rules, visit WTMJ.com/contests.
Yeah, just let you know that we're losing it. We're getting rid of another goddamn loss for the Falcons.
Is here. This year's book, The Wisconsin
21 to 13.
features 38 recipes from special contributors throughout the state, individuals who are champions of the communities we serve. Pick up your free We Energies cookie book at a distribution location near you. Learn more at WeEnergies.com and have a
21 to 13, second quarter. 21 to 13.
Energy you can depend on. This message was paid for by the stockholders of WEC Energy Group.
Yeah.
Attention all DIYers. Newman Taylor's again filling the competition. Clearly, get big power for a small price.
Right now with the ball in their hand.
And get a free 26-piece bid set. Lots of lives last. $20 value. Only at Amy-Taylor. Camptown.
Catholic Financial Life provides insurance solutions for all stages of life, from life insurance to retirement planning, education savings, and more. No matter where